My name is Tony Baccarro. I go by DonTony in game. I'm from upstate New York, but I currently reside in Florida, and I play a lot of main tank in Overwatch, but mostly in particular Winston. I think a lot of players fear the value of Esports Tower right now. I think they don't know, what they're going to get out of it. And I would tell players, once you get on a team, you'll get very comfortable with your team, and you won't want to leave because the coaches provide stuff than just, come and scrim all day. A lot of our coaches provide other things like, how to practice outside of scrims without them and whatnot. The first week when we launched the preseason program, we had a lot of teams that were very, very quiet at first, and a lot of coaches were very concerned and scared because they're like, I can't get my team to talk. But literally right after the first week, after the first two practices, all the teams started warming up super quickly. And we've even had new players come in recently, and they just immediately fit in. Like, there hasn't been a single team yet that has just remained quiet and whatnot. And so it's been a very, very quick transition when players join and when teams are made. Yeah, I think there's a lot of those moments when we're doing VOD reviews, we call it, which is kind of like film study. I think most recently we were coming up with compositions to play for the team and whatnot, and it just kind of clicked for the team as to what they wanted to play for what we call like an engaged composition. I kind of told them, they can play their favorite heroes just as long as they play it a certain way. And so it kind of stuck with them. And then ever since that day, they've been playing really, really well with that engaged composition. Have been enjoying it. So yeah, I think a lot of players thinking about signing up right now, they think, they could just get the same thing out of any other team. But the difference is that Esports Tower provides a little bit more of a community and a lot more value than just that. Our players sign up and they commit to, a training regime where they're trying to, get better as a team and stick with each other through, the 11 weeks, the 15 weeks, however long it is to get to the tournament, and so on and so forth. And not only that, but we provide stuff like, guest speakers from like Alex's Lemonade Stand and eFuse, and we plan to do more. We have, community game nights, and we have the Esports Tower approach that the coaches do with the team. So, you don't get the same thing that you would from just finding a team from some Discord. There's a lot more of a commitment involved to your team and your community within the Esports Tower. A big thing is that, like I personally have kind of become attached to my team. Before, like, I was just like, okay, I'm going to come down, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to coach these guys, and then, move on to the next team. But, I have become attached to my team, and I know a lot of the other coaches have become attached to their team, and it's become, a very competitive nature between me and the coaches. Like, my team's going to win. Like, I'm going to coach my team to win, and the coach is like, I'm going to coach my team to win. So I think that's something good for people to know, that it's like, the coaches are like really, really committed and really, really want to coach their team up to, be the team that wins the tournament, or the team that, promotes their players to the next division. So